I think that I'm ready for sample quiz 2. Let's see, I'm ready to begin this assessment, so I'll click here. I hope this is easier than the last one. Let's see, 9 times 5, a little bit harder. There's 45, I'm good with that. I'll click save. And, oh gosh, this is nice. Only 2 questions. I better get 100% on this one. Let's see, ooh, negative 2 plus 4. Well, that's negative, and 2 plus 4 is 6, so that must be negative 6. I'll click Save Answer. And you know what? I think I'm done. Are you sure? Yes. And I want to view my attempt, see how I did. What? I only got 5 out of 10? I thought I got them both right. 45. Okay, 9 times 5 is 45. I got that one right. Negative 2 plus 4 is not negative 6. I better learn that. I only got 0% on that one. So I got it wrong. I only got 5 points total. And it doesn't even tell me what the real answer is. Well, I'll tell you why it doesn't say what the correct answer is. It's going to be one of these 3, of course, but it doesn't say so because, as a teacher, I want you to go back and study this material. I'm not going to give you the answer. You need to go back and study this material. So I'm going to click Done for now. And again, I have my one attempt. I got a score of 5. And I'll go back and study that some other time. I'm a little bit anxious to move on. You know what I want to do? I want to check my grades. Let me see where I check my grades. Right here, my grades. Let me go there and see what I've got so far. Here it is, sample quiz 1, I got 8 out of 10. And sample quiz 2, 5 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to go back and study and do these again. So I'm going to, first of all, click on back to learning modules. And I'll collapse this. Wow, look at this. We also now have sample lesson 2. Where'd that? Oh, you know what? When we did quiz 2, we took it, got a score, and so it spring-loaded sample lesson 2. It wouldn't do that until I completed sample quiz 2. So now I'm ready to move on, but you know, I'm not really confident in what I have here. So I'm going to go back to lesson 1, and I'm going to do quiz 1 again. Second attempt. Attempts allowed here, down here it says 2 attempts allowed, and I've completed 1. So I'm going to begin assessment. I can do it again. Let's see, 1 and 2 is 3. Good. 2 times 3 is 5. Good. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Good. Is 5. Oh, I did not save my answer. Better click Save All. Okay, now I'm ready to finish. And yes, I am sure. I think I did better this time. View attempt. Oh no. I got 5 out of 10? I did worse. Well, the good thing is that even though I did worse, I still get to keep the better of the 2 grades. So I still get to keep my 8. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, done. Oh, and I see both attempts there, the 8 and the 5. Yes, the 8 will be the score that I get to keep. That's good. Okay. You know what? I want to take quiz 2 again. Nine times 5. I'm confident of that being 45. By the way, these are the very same questions and answers that we had previously, because this is just a sample quiz. But on the real quizzes, I want to let you know that it's common for the questions to be different. Or maybe if it's the same question, the answers might be in a different order. So don't just copy down what you did for the first quiz and expect it to be for the same for your second attempt. They oftentimes are different. Just want to let you know that. Let's see, negative 2 plus 4. Well, I went back and I studied and I understand that this is now 2. Last time I put negative 6. And I'm very confident that it's 2. So, oh, I didn't click save. I'm going to click save all down here and then finish. And yes, I'm sure that I want to submit my assessment. And I am so confident I'm not going to even view my attempt. I'm just going to click OK. This takes us back then to sample lesson 1. I'm just curious what happens if I do click sample quiz 2, that I can view my submission. Okay. Oh, look, by the way, it says no more attempts are allowed, but I may click view submission to view my attempts. So I'm going to click view submission. And I really never looked. I did get 10. I did get a perfect score. I never looked at this one. I can click it now, and I can see what it was that I did, etc., etc. So I'm going to click done. Okay, I'm done with everything in lesson 1. I'm going to go back to learning modules. And as I mentioned before, because we did quiz 2, that spring-loaded open lesson 2. So I can now go in and do lesson 2. Lesson 2 has 2 quizzes as well, quiz 3 and quiz 4. Let me click on this and go on in. Got the introduction, the assignment, there's a discussion, and we only see quiz 3. And again, we see quiz 3 because we've got to complete this, and we won't see quiz 4 until this one's complete. So let's go in and take quiz 3. And I'm going to begin assessment. Now I'm going to purposely get everything wrong on this quiz, and it's to show you what happens when everything is incorrect. Negative 4 times negative 5 is really positive 20, but I'm going to pretend that it's negative 9. Save my answer. And negative 4 plus negative 7 is really negative 11, but I'm going to make it negative 3 and save my answer. Now, here's what's going to happen when I do this. I'm done with this quiz. I'm going to click finish. Am I sure? Yeah, but not really. I mean, yes, I am. And what's going to happen here, I'm going to view attempt, and I got a score of 0. I did miserable on this. Well, I'm done looking at it and all that other stuff, but I want to show you what happens when you get a score of 0. So I'll click done. Score of 0. I'm going to go to lesson 2, which is where I already am. So I'm going to click on lesson 2. Notice that quiz 4 didn't show up, but I completed quiz 3. Well, the truth is, the reason sample quiz 4 did not show up is because I got a 0 on quiz 3, which really tells me I'm not ready to move on. So I'm going to go back to quiz 3, and I want to take it again. We'll see that quiz 4 didn't show up because we got a 0. And the bottom line is we need to get a score of at least 1 in order for the next thing, the quiz or the next lesson, to appear. Let me go ahead and get this correct now. Negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. And, oops, save answer. And negative 4 and negative 7 is negative 11. Save answer. Finish. Okay. And I'm going to just click OK here. But now quiz 4 appears because I got a score of 10 out of 10. So the bottom line is you have to get a score of better than 0 in order for the next thing to appear. Well, if you get zeros twice, then you need to let your teacher know so that he or she can reset the score, because if you get 2 zeros on a quiz, you really cannot advance, and you need to let your instructor know as soon as possible if that happens. Also, if you do get a 0 on a quiz, you want to make sure you go back and study that material, because you do not want to get a 0 a second time. It can really hold you back.